بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على نبيه محمد سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. May praise be to Allah, the creator of the worlds, and peace and blessings be upon his prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the head of all messengers, upon his family and all his companions. Today, it is surprising that violence is associated with Islam and Muslims are labeled as terrorists. In fact, it is Islam which first proclaimed the slogan of universal brotherhood, equality, justice, and tolerance at a time when the humanity was fast asleep in the gruesome darkness of ignorance and injustice. Dear audience, the first and foremost principle of Islam is that all human beings have descended from one father and mother. Thus, they are equal on the basis of humanity. The Holy Quran says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. O mankind, we have created you from a male and a female and made you into races and tribes so that you may identify one another. Surely, the noblest of you in Allah's sight is the one who is most pious of you. Surely, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all knowing, all aware. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, O people, behold, your Lord is one. There is no superiority for an Arab over a non-Arab, neither for a non-Arab over an Arab, nor for a black on a red, nor for a red on a black, but due to taqwa and righteousness. Considering all people equal is the foundation stone of tolerance and coexistence. The second thing after equality is justice. Islam asked Muslims to hold on justice and fairness with people in every condition, even if with their enemies and opponents. The Holy Quran warns, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين لله شهداء بالقسط ولا يجرمنكم شنآن قوم على ألا تعدلوا اعدلوا هو أقرب للتقوى واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. Surah Al-Ma'idah. O you who believe, be steadfast for obeying the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and witnesses for justice. Malice against a people should not prompt you to avoid doing justice. Do justice, that is nearer to taqwa. Dear audience, Islam regarded freedom of expression a birthright of human being and termed force and oppression as unfair and forbidden. Islam utterly abhors conversion by force and calls those who accept Islam due to any force, fear, or greed as munafiq. It means hypocrite. Islam commanded Muslims to observe tolerance and good contact with people. The Quran taught Muslims to behave the non-Muslim with tolerance, good conduct and politeness. Leave alone the common people. Islam taught tolerance to such an extent that it asked Muslims to have good conduct even with enemies. The Holy Quran says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم. Good and evil are not equal. Repel evil with what is best, and you will see that the one you made mutual enmity with him will turn as if he were a close friend. One of the most significant teaching of Islam is to fulfill every promise, even if made with enemies and non-Muslims. Instead of taking revenge, forgiveness and reconciliation was encouraged by Islam. The Holy Quran says, وَجَزَاءُ سَيِّئَةٍ سَيِّئَةٌ مِثْلُهَا فَمَنْ عَفَا وَأَصْلَحَ فَأَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ إِنَّهُ لَا يُحِبُّ الظَّالِمِينَ. The recompense of evil is evil like it, but the one who forgives and opts for compromise has his reward undertaken by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Surely he does not like the unjust. Dear audience, one example of Islamic tolerance is that it recognized the previous prophets and did not create any ill will and hatred in Muslims about the leaders of other religions. It regarded all the prophets of the Jews and Christians as true prophets sent down by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Moreover, the Holy Quran prohibited Muslims to revile and abuse the gods of other religions. Dear audience, Islam is for all humanity, and the Prophet, Allah bless him and give him peace, was sent down for the entire world. It is necessary to deliver the message of truth to the whole world. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Muslims to invite people with wisdom and politeness and not with force. The Holy Quran says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم بالتي هي أحسن إن ربك هو أعلم بمن ضل عن سبيله وهو أعلم بالمهتدين. Invite people to the way of your Lord with wisdom and good counsel, and urge with them in the best of manners. In short, Islam has matchless teaching of tolerance, and it is a historical fact that Muslims throughout their history have exercised maximum tolerance with their fellow non-Muslims. It is totally unjust to associate Islam and Muslims with intolerance and violence. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. Dear brothers, tolerance is the highest degree of our strength, and desire to take revenge is the first sign of weakness.